I'm Shelley Kaplan. I'm a member of the City Council in Cathedral City, and I have with me today Scott Robinson, who's the Executive Director of the Boys and Girls Club. I wanted to give him an opportunity to share with you information about what the Boys and Girls Club does and what kinds of services it provides for the city of Cathedral City. Welcome, Scott.
Thank you, Shelley. I really appreciate this opportunity to share the great things that are happening at our local Boys and Girls Club.
Scott, let me start by asking you if you could give us some indication of what the mission is of the Boys and Girls Club.
Well, certainly. The mission is to inspire and enable all young people, especially those from disadvantaged circumstances, to reach their full potential as productive, responsible, and caring citizens.
Scott, give us some ideas of some of the activities that the Boys and Girls Club undertakes.
Sure. We have three main focus areas that Boys and Girls Club really tries to impact the youth with. It's academic success, healthy lifestyles, and good character and citizenship. And the last few years, we've really focused on the academic success portion. We realize that if kids aren't graduating from high school and being able to go into the work world or the secondary education, it's a real burden on society. And so we've gone all in on our academic success. We've hired a retired teacher to do early reading intervention with the kids, because up to third grade you learn to read, and from third grade on you read to learn. And so if you're not reading at grade level by third grade, you're doomed to not learn at grade level and not graduate. And so we have an early intervention reading program. We have a support for the middle years, a power hour homework assistance program with tutoring and homework help. And then we also have a college resource center where we actually help the kids apply for school, get scholarships, learn about financial aid. And so we have this whole continuum to really help the children be successful.
Really from the early years all the way through the college years.
Yeah, and you know what, a lot of times they need that support all the way through. You may give them that little boost, but then something happens in the family home life and they need that additional nurturing. And that's where Boys and Girls Club is really magical, because we capture them, often at times of crisis, to help heal them and point them back on the right path.
Very good. That sort of leads into the next question. Tell us about who you serve in the community.
We serve all youth in the West Valley, from 6 years old to 18 years old. Many of our volunteers keep coming back all the way through their 60s because they have such a great time there. We've really created a culture of caring that it rivals all other things in the world, where everyone's helping each other, and from the younger ones all the way through the older ones. And many of our families, Palm Springs Unified School District has identified that 80% of our youth are from free or reduced lunch program at school, and so they definitely need our safe and affordable services, after school.
Tell us what some of your goals are for this coming year for the organization.
Right now, we've had some amazing accomplishments, and don't want to go out of order, but we're celebrating 35 years of service to the community. We created an outdoor play space and fitness area, a 4,000 square foot expansion. We have added our administrative offices and an organic garden for the children to learn in, and we have a standalone teen center. And so we've had pretty large projects that we've moved along over the years, and right now we're finishing our health and safety program for our main facility. It's health and safety repairs, and we're really we're redoing our gymnasium, we're redoing our social rec rooms and our ed centers, and that's thanks to the community and funding through Glenn and Opal Barnett Foundation, Desert Healthcare District, and Bighorn Cares.
Very good. How many students do you deal with, children, on a regular basis?
What makes Boys and Girls Clubs unique is because we are a facility-based program. A lot of other programs are once a week, or it's at someone's home or something like that. And ours is every day, and we have over 100 kids every day that come to our facilities. And it's a youth development agency versus a child care program. And it's important to understand because what we do, we're the mentors and the role models to help the children to learn making smart choices in their lives. So when they're away from the parents or they're away from the teachers or us as adult mentors, they've been taught how to make smart choices and avoid, dangerous situations.
Very good. It's
Yeah.
sort of learn how to think, how to make
Exactly, and that's, sometimes that's missing in the school environment. They're teaching, the academic side of it, but, there's something said about, hey, that's a dangerous situation, and we have different programs that teach how to get out of, negative situations. One of the biggest challenges is when they're faced with drugs. A lot of the programs talk about the drug dealer that comes and, it's the scary guy with a trench coat, and, it's not that. It's often they're exposed by their friends, and how do you maintain a friendship but have the ability to get out of that situation with pride and integrity and not putting yourself in that dangerous situation.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah.
One of the big issues you talked about, you also provide food. Food's a major. Can you talk a little bit more about that service that you're providing?
Absolutely. Well, our traditional program, we offer an afternoon snack every single day, but through partnerships with Fine Food Bank and Palm Springs Unified School District, we realized that one of the challenges is access to food, to healthy food choices. And so by providing, we have a kids farmers market during the summer where they get fresh produce and fruit. We have a lunch program as well, supported by the Palm Springs Unified School District. So when the kids are out of school, where they're getting the free or reduced lunches, they're out of school, they're at the Boys and Girls Club getting access to those foods. And with our own organic garden, it's really exciting because they grow the fresh produce right there, and we have a chef that comes and helps harvest the food, take it over to our kitchen, and teach them the recipe, so they actually are cooking their own vegetables and taking it home to show the parents how to do it as well.
And growing them.
Oh yes, it's exciting. It doesn't just happen at the store. It's like, you actually grow them from scratch.
The city actually just received a Helen Putnam Award for the organic gardening program that we have in the city.
Oh, yes.
Obviously, the Boys and Girls Club is one, and then a number of our schools and other locations are doing it as well. And it's great to see the food actually being grown and then having the opportunity to eat it. So.
And the city and Deanna Pressgrove have been just tremendous supporters of that, as well as the city council. I applaud you because, every year we have to do the new harvest and churn up the beds and make everything clean again for the next season. And you guys are out there, putting your money where your mouth is, and hard labor in the hot sun and
yeah, I helped with some of that.
Yes, you did. So thank you very much.
So, Scott, can you tell us some of the challenges that you're facing as the executive director of the Boys and Girls Club?
One of the biggest challenges is always funding. Each Boys and Girls Club organization is responsible for their own funding, and in our valley we have 3 Boys and Girls Club organizations, all doing amazing, wonderful things. And so what happens, Palm Springs Boys and Girls Club, Cathedral City Boys and Girls Club, and Coachella Valley Boys and Girls Clubs are our 3 organizations. And part of the challenge is with the naming rights of Coachella Valley Boys and Girls Clubs. A lot of funding makes it East Valley and doesn't come to all the different clubs in our valley. But every club does amazing things, just as I'm sharing with you. So our challenge is to do all those amazing things with a lot less money.
So tell us a little more about the philosophy. What are you trying to provide the kids?
Over the years, it's been determined not every kid is going to go to secondary education. Even Einstein didn't do well in high school, and so really trying to help each child find their gift. It's one of our own personal mottos of our Boys and Girls Club, that we believe every child has a gift inside, and it's our job to create opportunities for them to find their gift and nurture their gift to share with the world. And if you're living your gift, the world's an amazing place, and that's what we do.
People who are watching at home, perhaps you can provide more information about how they can find out about the Boys and Girls Club.
Well, certainly. Best ways to get in touch with us is either through our website, www.bgccity.org. That's 3 C's. Or call us to set up a tour, 760-770-4965. But this is our local Boys and Girls Club, and it's important for the community to learn what we're doing to help have impact on kids. And we believe that you have a gift inside as well that you could share with our kids, either as a guest speaker, a sports coach, a tutor to read with the kids. If you have a passion for photography or culinary, we can bring that and share that with the kids, and you too can make a difference in the life of a child.
Scott, I really want to thank you for joining us today and giving us the opportunity to do this video and put this on our local channel and to provide the citizens with some information about the Boys and Girls Club.
Well, it's much appreciated, and I think we're making some amazing citizens for the future.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.